Good morning. Hello. Welcome to the Wise One channel. I'm your host, Lady Caren. Yeah, I can spell. I can spell again. Yeah. Well, yeah, just if you've clicked on the video because you want to see somebody drink coffee and talk morning thoughts, then you've clicked on the right video, the right podcast, the right video, right? Yeah. So we're going to crochet. I'm going to pretend I know what I'm doing. We're in August, beginning of August. There are more changes to come at the end of August, so we got to get ready for that. We got to deal with things that come in August. Excuse me. There you go. Doing 2 or 3 rows of single crochet. The US calls them single crochets. And this blue before I do a double stitch and a half double, followed by a half double row. A row of double stitch followed by a half row of double stitch. And that's, again, US. I don't mind if the light source came from behind and shine down, just shine down on us. So sometimes I wonder, when we meet a person autism, ADHD, we try to be I guess the word would be safe. Sorry. My boobs have gotten old. They're uncomfortable. Excuse me. Take how take. See if I can do this. There. Okay. Just so to sit is a little comfy. Okay. So normally what we do is what we can figure out is socially acceptable behavior and mannerisms, and we try to exclude our perfectly natural flaws and human traits so that typicals are comfortable. We're not very polished. We strive to be very polished. And, like what you see on TV, where they've done it 100 times in one scene so that it comes out looking nice. Well, we try to get that the first time you see us, if we can. Occasionally, depending on where you are on the spectrum. Each person is individually different. So I wonder, is the more you get to know us and you see a flaw, you see more flaws, and we let more flaws come out. I mean, YouTube sees all my flaws and they're like, nobody's going to watch this channel. We're going to just shove this off underneath the pile of actually watched videos. So if you're seeing this, it's pretty exclusive. It's like, haha, I have full access to Lady Karen's, morning little meandering morning thoughts. Just saying what she wants to say in the morning before, we get to worrying about the news and all the interesting apocalyptic things during the day. So I don't really set a theme or anything. There could be a reoccurring, type of thing. Only being depressing, only being certain ways, having certain rhythms and it's tones, tones. It's just crazy. So I wonder how toxic masculinity came to form. Why it would fit for somebody to do it in the first place, because it doesn't make much sense. My fiance spoke to me in a way that we've worked very hard, and I both, to be non-toxic to each other, and then just things he said. And I didn't take his apology seriously when he started to apologize, because it didn't sound serious. Kind of like, oh, I just wanted to shush her. And it's continued to bother me. Been up, I've watched the YouTube video. And he's been not like that since. But it bothers me that he was like that since. Or not like that since, but that he was like that in the first place. What was this? Okay. That ever popped up? That was a while ago. Wow. There's a message. From my son. So I'm going to answer it right away on video. I'm not going to pause it. Yeah, there's probably some sort of type of way of doing like a manner, like, oh, excuse me a minute, I'm going to go check on this, and then pausing or something. There's no pausing a live stream. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he's probably going to talk more because I didn't say anything like, oh, I'm busy doing a YouTube video. So my son's also on YouTube, but I don't say who it is or whatever, or anything like that. So yeah, that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. does. That's a long pause between that device getting the don't scratch, don't scratch. I got sunburn. So I'm going to experiment. I've got butt cream, which this outside appealing. But I mean, the fact that it's got the zinc and the minerals and everything in it to help me heal faster, heal my skin faster. I've got homemade ointment. I've got the cheapest cocoa butter Walmart can buy. And I've got Walmart's version of, what was this, Aquafi's, Walmart's version of Aquafina or something like that. Whatever ointment. It's petroleum jelly kind of thing. It's, let's see. It's, yeah, I don't, yeah, it's pretty much petroleum jelly. But I like petroleum jelly as a sealant, not as a moisturizer. I like it to seal in moisture, not as moisturizing, because because it's basically what it does is protective layer, nothing goes in, nothing comes out. So all the moisture you naturally have, drink plenty of water, is there, but it doesn't heal the skin to add a layer of moisture. It just seals it. Yeah. My phone feels like it's not responding. Okay. Can't feel it. But it's summer vacation. We don't have to get the kids up for that. Okay. So, I'm thinking about trying the butt cream, which, so he's getting to be older, and he's living with his dad. And culturally, these are the things like, how do you treat wounds? How do you cook food? So I'm leaving droplets of what's common, like your everyday products that you buy, the food that you eat, the way that you speak, the words that you use, these types of cultures, autistic culture, the way that you approach medicine, the common day-to-day stuff. So it can build and branch off like the way that his dad does it versus the way that I do it. I know, anti-culture. So I'm trying to stay in touch because there's not much to say. They don't respond as much, and they don't know. They don't need to. It's just, but I'm leaving the line open for my kids. Not that they watch this, but this was originally for them. I'm letting them know that I'm recording the podcast, and I probably shouldn't be talking to them. That's my fault. I'm letting them know that that's why I'm busy for not responding. Okay, so I've got it crocheted. I can't really put that through and grab stuff without a hook very well from it. Okay. Yeah. I wonder how fast I could crochet. So I have lots and lots of thoughts during the morning. A lot more than I have at night. More is at night is more doing or just plain exhausted. Don't want to move. But yeah. And it's been so long since I've had time to myself that I've noticed that if I get up and get moving, I can have some me time in the morning because the guilt. And my youngest wants to get up when Daddy goes to work. I'm like, no, I like my me time. I tell myself to tell them no, they can't do anything that doesn't involve them not being safe or requiring them for living their life. It's kind of, well, I get to do whatever I want for the benefit of my life. I can't just not get comfy here. Brain fart. I'm hoping to have these brain farts less and less so the podcast moves more often. I don't have any sound podcast, like music, or anything. Uh, I just, I'm thinking that crocheting makes it difficult for me to talk, even though I still have thoughts. I still think. I still do things, especially when I'm caffeinated and I get going. So I want to do blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. So I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to play with the kids, and I want to do my own personal projects and try and make money and then study to do all these things. It feels like it needs to be done simultaneously is my personal problem. Some people doing lists works for them. Other people, lists don't work for them. So getting familiar with how you do it is like training. Then you can do it for the next 20 years. So, learning to cook, clean, get things done, and play with the kids, and do all the priest work. One will, if you focus on one, the rest will follow. I'm familiar with that balance. I just feel like I need to play it better. There we go. I can crochet. Yes, I can. I know what I'm doing. All right. So your hook is wrapped with your previous, with the thread from your ball, skein, anything. Those who are learning. So this is the type of tension that I have for mine. Is I wrap it around. It's got like a twice wrap here. Some people they wrap around the pinky, and it probably works. and a lot better to feed it through like that. And just like, no, I don't want to do it that way. Yeah. So I wrap it around the finger. So then the hook, I put the hook through underneath the last row of stitches to the next stitch that lines up. So then I'm going to pull this thread that has been tensioned through. So now I now have a stitch, and I have to pull that stitch through. All right, and then that's basically these cute little loops on the hook. So once I get this, then I hook the yarn again and pull these through. That's the real stitch. That's the whole stitch. I sealed the stitch basically. And then I go into the next one, which is putting it in through the last stitch. And so now I've got the stitch on there, and I pull through. Go up and pull through. And I do it for those who don't know how to crochet, and as a way of talking more about it to make it make sense. Like, because otherwise it takes years of understanding. Yeah, so if you talk more about it and build an association, sometimes I have to wonder, how do humans work? How do we get from point A to point B? How do we pull something one-dimensional or two-dimensional as a string into a more of a three-dimensional material like a blanket, or more of a built, more of a structured two-dimensional thing? It always fascinates me that this little bit all done together can form structure. It's just a little line. The line builds, your life. Your life is made of these cute little experiences. The more you govern these experiences through your actions, inactions, and you govern your thoughts, and your thoughts are governed by your actions, and your actions are governed by your thoughts, and your thoughts and actions are governed by your beliefs, and your beliefs are governed by your thoughts and actions, and in so many other formations, like your thoughts are governed by your beliefs, and your beliefs are governed by your thoughts, and your actions are governed by your beliefs, and your beliefs are governed by your actions. It's three-dimensional, intertry, weaved knot of essence of who you are. And that's who I am, It's widely connected parts of the world that's everything is connected, even though it seems not connected. How we do things, the seen world and the unseen world. And if we look for understanding similarities, we'll find our differences. The more we're the same, the more we notice our differences, and the more we're different, the more we notice our similarities. And my kid has a tablet, does that with a tablet. Yeah. So the little things make the biggest difference. But if you focus and only worry about the little things, worry about making an effort on little things, it yields such little results. I've noticed. I'm wondering if that's true for a lot of things. But if you make slight amount of effort and yield big results, under natural. So if you're trying too hard, you don't get a lot out. So I wonder how people are working for so many hours per day and getting so much money. Thinking about doing dishes and recording it, and then cooking and recording it, putting it on YouTube. So I have to take time to edit. So I only edit on the weekends, like 1 day a week or something. Figure out this last stitch. Damn it. It just looks like that's the last stitch for the last row. I don't know, it looks like it's even. This is where it gets tricky. I don't know what I'm doing. All the emotions and all the occurrences and all the things that happen when you're thinking about the small little stuff, that day-to-day occurrences that build what you want out of life, like smaller and smaller actions with bigger and bigger yields of occurrences, you know. Yeah. That's the fun part. That's the most interesting part. What could I do? Smaller. You know, where do I put the effort? The work. That looks like that might be even. Oh, that looks so much more even than the other side. I don't think it goes with this blue here. It's not the same blue. It doesn't match, but it goes with it. It complements it. So these blues and these browns and these hues throughout. Trying to show like the whole rainbow of colors. It's this blue that's going to be the winter blue. Yeah, that's pretty. That's very pretty. But this little, so I'm going to have to figure out how to loosen up the very other end of my blanket to make it look skirt-like. So like it's supposed to do this. That's the thing with the pattern, is that if you have a mistake, you weave or crochet the mistake in at certain intervals to make it look like it's intentional. Even if it's not intentional, it's fun, because then it looks like, oh, that's part of the pattern. That's just the way. Oh. it's just the way it just becomes part of. I put the hook in. Just stick that in there. I don't want to. Okay. Oops. Up there. Just try to the fold of this folded up. It's so it looks so much smaller, but it looked bigger. Really, well, it looks kind of like it could fit in the box. The box is gonna be able to hold this how it fits anywhere. Would be the bigger kind of like. I don't think I could get this blanket to fit into this box, but I'm gonna figure out how to. It's so cute and rainbow. It's got the pastels. I love these color changing. I find them. You may not enjoy it as much as I do, but I am enjoying the color changing bundles. The mandala, yeah. The mandala. It's so pretty just to say mandala. So enjoying the mandala bonus bundles, cakes, and things like that by Lions Brand. I am very much. So this one bundle of yarn, this skein of yarn is not going to change color. I'm just going to put the white in, and then I'm going to do another blue. And what that'll do is that'll get the winter colors, and then I will find another mandala cake to do the what do I call it? The end. So it'll give us spring color, something light greens and light yellows, and I don't know what else would you think spring colors, green, Easter eggy colors. I don't know. I was only gonna do like switch time and then tell you guys how much I love you, but tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll be doing a video Saturday live. I'll try and do more videos on YouTube that are just regular videos of like housework, dishes, cooking, more TikToks of cooking, more social media of just doing the everyday things, because it's challenging when you've had, say, both parents cook, or both parents not cook, but both parents at work all day long. I mean, the generation is growing up, and a lot of times their source is watching YouTube videos. So going into that, and then doing the domestics. Yeah, so doing domestics that we now call adulting. I'm sure it's just needing to learn how to do that every day. I want to do more of that, and I want to do more of the preaching and the preach work, because that's who I am essentially, and that's kind of, I don't know as much as I would enjoy it as I would be driven to preach, because I feel that need. It's a calling. It has to be. I could see the need. I could see the void where I could fill it. If I don't do it, somebody else will do it, I'm sure. And the thing is, I'd like to put my mark. So it's this, this is my eldest blanket. I mean, keep it close. yeah. So I need to make money because I have bills that my fiance is just unable to cover. And that has affected me greatly. I hate capitalism. I've got to figure out how to make money. Feel the pinch. Anyways. Yeah. Just, I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Love you. Oh, sunburned. I am definitely sunburned. We'll see. I love to run experiments. See which one would heal the fastest. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Love you. Until next we meet, have a good one.